Hello, Reds fans. Welcome to the YNWA Transfer News Channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your daily latest news.
Dominik Szoboszlai explains, inside information role in Liverpool's third summer transfer. Liverpool are continuing to work on a deal to sign Milos Kerkez with Bournemouth, but his Hungarian teammate Dominik Szoboszlai has been able to welcome another compatriot to the club. Dominik Szoboszlai has played his cards close to his chest when quizzed about Milos Kerkez's potential move to Liverpool, and instead shifted focus onto the Hungarian the Reds have already signed this summer. Liverpool's hunt for a new left-back has been no secret, with the club looking to secure a long-term replacement for Andy Robertson. The 31-year-old Scot, who recently confessed to being unsure of his Anfield future, is now surprisingly on Atletico Madrid's radar. While Szoboszlai and Kerkez share a bond off the pitch, the midfielder remained coy about the possibility of his compatriot joining him at Liverpool, simply stating to Hungarian outlet NMZ Sport, "I don't know about him," for now in response to transfer inquiries. However, Szoboszlai was in the loop regarding another Hungarian making the switch to Merseyside. Armin Peksi, the young goalkeeper, made the leap from Puskás Akadémia to Liverpool earlier this month after impressing with 30 appearances in Hungary's Premier Division last season. The 20-year-old shot-stopper, already capped at under-21 level for Hungary and a contender for the 2025 Golden Boy Award, has become the third transfer lined up by Liverpool this summer after deals for Jeremy Frimpong and Florian Wirtz, and he was a topic Szoboszlai could confidently comment on. When asked how early he knew about Peksi's transfer, Szoboszlai cheekily remarked, "A little earlier than you based on inside information. I say come there and enjoy it. Work hard every day. I think you know exactly what your goal is, you're determined enough, otherwise you wouldn't have gotten to the club. Hard work will pay off in time." Valencia's keeper Georgi Mamardashvili is also set to join the fray in July, hot on the heels of Liverpool securing Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen, who will soon be joined by Wirtz. Liverpool's coffers are set to be around £116 million lighter after smashing their transfer record for the 22-year-old hotshot. The Anfield club's persistence paid off following two snubbed offers, the latest being £113 million split between an upfront sum and performance-related variables as they finally clinched the signing. Liverpool could follow Florian Wirtz with second mega-signing. Liverpool might do something incredibly special this summer. A second mega-signing could follow Florian Wirtz. Liverpool are fully expected to complete a club record deal for Florian Wirtz next week. The Reds will pay an initial £100 million to Bayer Leverkusen for the 22-year-old playmaker, with add-ons that could rise to around £127 million. Now, that's a massive amount that would eclipse the British transfer record, something Liverpool haven't done since 1995. It's incredible money, and hopefully the Reds do end up paying that larger figure. That would only mean that Wirtz was an unmitigated success. Liverpool are willing to put up this cash because they truly believe Wirtz could be a success on that level. He's undoubtedly one of the most talented players on the planet and someone who can lead this team post-Mo. They're paying an incredible price for that, but it's what you've got to do to secure in-demand, world-class talents like Wirtz. The truly crazy thing is that they might do it again. Liverpool could follow Wirtz with mega-signing. Everyone knew the position Liverpool were eager to fix this summer: striker. Wirtz is not that, even if we suspect he'll play some games as a false nine. Liverpool do still harbor hopes of finding that new striker, and they've got the cash to make it a high-profile signing, too. As crazy as that sounds, the Reds made a profit last summer, meaning they went into the summer with a lot of PSR headroom as outlined by The Athletic. They're using that to strike deals for Wirtz, Jeremy Frimpong, and, eventually, Milos Kerkez. But here's the thing, these deals are happening before sales. Liverpool don't typically operate that way, but the club firmly expect to sell Darwin Nunez and Federico Chiesa this summer. They may well sell Andy Robertson, too, while Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota both have uncertain futures. Moving on high-profile names on big wages would naturally free up more cash and more room with PSR. It would all be in place to make a second €100 million transfer if they wanted. And they may well do. Signs currently point to Hugo Ekitike as an option, who would be very expensive but affordable if the likes of Nunez depart. Again, we do expect Nunez and a few others to leave. When they do, Liverpool will have all of the income ready to spend again, should they so wish. Ekatike, for example, has a €100 million price tag with Eintracht Frankfurt. The Reds could genuinely afford that if he's the one. Gear up, then. This summer has only just started and Liverpool boasts the power to keep what's been an incredible ride running for a while longer. Liverpool's Milos Kerkez transfer inches ever closer with deal agreed. Liverpool have been in talks with Bournemouth over the signing of Milos Kerkez and an agreement is edging closer thanks to the Cherries deal for Adrian Truffert. Bournemouth has reached a verbal agreement to sign Rennes left-back Adrian Truffert, a move that could indirectly benefit Liverpool. The Reds view him as a direct replacement for Milos Kerkez and are pressing on with their own transfer negotiations with the Cherries. While Liverpool have been able to bolster their squad following an impressive season, Bournemouth's stellar performance in 2024-25 has put some of their players at the top of rivals' transfer wish lists, including Kerkez. Talks over the defender's move to Liverpool are progressing well. After Le Parisien's report, Sky Sports has now backed it up to state that Bournemouth, looking out for their own interests, have verbally agreed to sign Truffert, 24, from League One side Rennes for a total package of £14.3 million, $19.4 million. Crucially, this deal will not be finalized until Kerkez's move to Liverpool is confirmed. This puts Bournemouth in a position where they are ready to accept a suitable offer for their current 21-year-old star, which can be seen as a positive for Liverpool, reports the Liverpool Echo. Throughout the process, Kerkez has reportedly been valued at £45 million. Sporting director Richard Hughes has been leading the negotiations to secure the best possible deal for Liverpool, leveraging his good relationship with both his former club and the player he signed from AZ Alkmaar 2 years ago. Liverpool fullback Andy Robertson has recently become a shock target for Atletico Madrid as he approaches the final year of his Anfield contract, prompting speculation about his future. Liverpool are gearing up for an offer from the Spanish outfit and considering whether Robertson would be open to a switch to La Liga. Speaking on his situation, Robertson acknowledged the conversations with the club. "We have discussed it, of course we have. You know the club have been. We've had good discussions with me and the club, but what the future holds I am not sure." Robertson also emphasized his immediate plans. "You know, all I know is tomorrow I fly off on holiday and it is well needed. I need a rest after a long season and then I look forward to pre-season. That's all my focus is. I can't look too far ahead. I never have done that, so I am not going to start doing that now," he said last Thursday. Regarding the possible acquisition of Kerkez as a potential successor, Robertson observed the nature of competition at a high-level club. "I think at any big club you always have to keep moving. The club always moves forward, and I think you've also seen other big clubs like Manchester City have been very active early doors in the window." He further commented on Liverpool's transfer policy. "The club have identified certain positions where they want to get new." Why Liverpool's next big transfer could hinge on Darwin Nunez's future. Darwin Nunez has been linked with a move away from Liverpool this summer after struggling to cement his place in Arne Slot's starting 11, having scored just 7 goals last season. It may seem odd to question the attack of a team that has just topped the Premier League scoring charts, netted 123 goals in all competitions, and boasts the most lethal striker in English soccer in Mohamed Salah. However, since Luis Suarez's exit in 2014, Liverpool's forward line has never been more uncertain. While top scorer Salah has put an end to speculation about his future by signing a new contract, there are still doubts surrounding the rest of Liverpool's attacking contingent. Some rumors, like those involving Cody Gakpo, are flimsy at best, with fleeting links to Bayern Munich. There's no indication that the Reds would even consider selling the forward. Despite struggling with form and fitness throughout the season, any whispers about Diogo Jota departing have so far been purely speculative. However, the future of the remaining forwards is less certain, including teenage winger Ben Doak. After an impressive loan stint in the Championship with Middlesbrough, he's caught the eye of Everton following Crystal Palace's unsuccessful attempt to sign him in January. Luis Diaz has openly acknowledged that his agents have been in discussions with other clubs. Barcelona and the Saudi Pro League continue to show interest in the Colombian winger while also expressing his contentment at Liverpool. Yet there's been no progress on a new contract for the 28-year-old whose current deal runs out in 2 years. In recent interviews, Federico Chiesa has expressed that while he's content at Anfield, he'd prefer a move back to Italy to secure more regular playing time and boost his chances of featuring in next summer's World Cup. Then there's Darwin Nunez. According to reports this weekend, it didn't take an end-of-season chat with Slot last month for Nunez to realize his chances at Liverpool next season would be slim. This was evident during the second half of the recently concluded title-winning campaign, where Nunez only started 8 Premier League matches, just one of which came after Boxing Day. Given Jota's inconsistent form, the fact that Diaz was often chosen as a makeshift number 9 speaks volumes. What happens next with the Uruguayan will likely influence any further moves Liverpool make when the transfer window reopens on Monday for the rest of the summer. Liverpool has already secured one option with the signing of Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen. Comfortable on the right flank, he's a probable alternative for Sulla when the Egyptian heads off for Africa Cup of Nations duty over Christmas. Additionally, a deal has been agreed with Bayer Leverkusen for Florian Wirtz. The German international, although primarily an attacking midfielder, can play in various forward roles and could.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.